now.
Okay. Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining us. I'm sorry that we're running a little bit late because it's been a bit chaotic, to say the least, for us just in the last kind of few hours. Now, importantly, we are vaccinating this week, but we are not vaccinating on Saturday as planned. Okay, so if you have an appointment on Saturday, you will be receiving text messages saying that your appointment now is either on Wednesday afternoon or Thursday afternoon. So if you're booked in for Saturday morning, you would have received a text message from us already saying that your appointment's been cancelled, okay, and giving you the option to rebook it for Wednesday afternoon, and the times are from 2 until 7. And I'm really sorry that that's happened. I take full responsibility myself. I believe that the vaccine was being delivered on Thursday and I misread it when it said week commencing the 10th. I thought it meant that it was still coming on Thursday because that's the date that we always get our vaccine. And indeed, it had been swapped to the Monday. And I'm so sorry. So it means that to prevent any wastage, we must vaccinate this Wednesday afternoon and Thursday afternoon to use all the vaccine. So I'm really sorry about that. And that's happened. We can still give you your vaccine, so your second dose, you've got that. I promise you that. So if you had your appointment on Saturday morning, please rebook for Wednesday afternoon. If you have your appointment booked for Saturday afternoon, later on today, you will receive a text messages from us confirming that it's cancelled and also the opportunity to rebook another appointment for Thursday afternoon. So I'm really sorry. So that's for everybody having their second Pfizers, okay, from the 27th of February and also from the 9th of April. Okay, so if you had your vaccine on those 2 dates and you haven't had your second one, you should be coming to that date, okay, to be able to do that. And I'm really, really sorry, okay, I'm so sorry for the hassle that this has caused. To be able to do that. I'm just very, very apologetic about what we're doing and going on with that. So I'm so sorry. But that will be what is the case. Okay, we do know that we have our vaccine definitely for the 22nd of May, Saturday the 22nd. We have our vaccine for that, and we're looking to seeing you then for your and that's for people that need their second AZ, that AstraZeneca vaccine. All right, in terms of those things. So that's the update that we have. I'm really sorry that that's happened. I hope you kind of understand sometimes it is human error, and I'm so sorry. Like I said, I thought that we had vaccine delivered on the Thursday. We always get vaccine delivered on the Thursday, and I misread week commencing 10th as being week commencing 10th, not 10th of May as in being delivered. So it's come today, and we've tried our very best to get that vaccine reallocated to somewhere else. And for a new batch to come in on Friday, but that hasn't been possible. So again, I'm really sorry, and thank you so much for your patience and your understanding for all that we're doing. It is our last Pfizer clinic in terms of that, and of course, if we do if we vaccinate anybody for their first vaccines, we will of course ensure that you get your second vaccine as well. So please don't worry about that. So the appointment options, I'm being asked about appointment options to be able to do this. So if you had Saturday morning clinic, Saturday morning appointment, you will be rebooking for Wednesday afternoon. And if it's Saturday afternoon, you will be asked in a few hours time to rebook for Thursday afternoon. There may be some scope to change that, but please book an appointment. And even if you can't come at the exact time that you're booking in, okay, come a bit earlier, come a bit later, but please come on that day to get vaccinated, okay, to be able to do that. Now I'm just having a look at some questions because I can see that we're getting asked about proof of vaccine, and of course it's been a big subject into at the moment in the press. So I'm going to move on to that, but in the meantime we'll keep an eye on the questions. If you have any questions about this Saturday's clinics being moved to Wednesday afternoon or Thursday afternoon, please do let us know so I can answer them. So, but for now, I'll give you some time, and I'm going to talk about what's called the proof of vaccination or the vaccination passport, whatever you may want to call it. Now, what we do know, we've been released information, is it will be on the NHS app. And of course, we've talked about the NHS app quite a lot in the past, particularly at the height of the pandemic. because of course you could get access to a lot of services using the NHS app, and that's what the government have pushed forward as being able to be your proof of vaccination will be on the NHS app. So if you can access the NHS app, if you haven't got it as yet, please download it. You will need proof of ID. I think it's a passport that you may need to be able to activate it, or other forms of ID to be able to activate that system. Okay, but you don't need any authority from us at all. You can do it all independently, and I think that's why the government have pushed this forward, is that you can do it yourself. You don't need information from the doctor's surgery or anything like that. Now, of course, those people who have access to their online record already will be able to see that they've got their vaccinations and could download it, print it, etc. If you want to. But from what we understand, the government are pushing the NHS app for you to use as your vaccine passport. Let's call it that. Okay, so hopefully, Linda, I've answered that question. If you need any more information, just pop it online and I'll make sure that I answer it to be able to do that. Now, people are saying, when will the next Pfizer date be if I can't make Wednesday? So it'll be Thursday. So if you can't come in on Wednesday, then please come in on Thursday to be able to do that. But that vaccine then expires and we don't have another date for the Pfizer, okay, to be able to do that. So please come to one of those dates. And again, I am so sorry. I'm really, really sorry. And I'm sorry to every employer who says, I've lost my member of staff for a couple of hours while they come out and get vaccinated. I'm really sorry. But for the long run, it will be better. Now, people have said that when they've tried to rebook, they've been able to book for Wednesday afternoon and Saturday afternoon. Please, Stuart, can you sort that out? He's our IT guru, so that that doesn't happen. If that means you need to come off now to be able to do that, then that would be great. Stuart's just going to tell me a message.
It is done. I have closed down Saturday afternoon.
Brilliant. So he's just told me he's fixed that. So you won't be able to book in on Saturday afternoon. So sorry about that, but that has now been fixed. So thanks for telling us. Okay. So yeah, I think the website was mid-update, as they say, trying to get sorted. So yeah, that's all been sorted. Okay. Let me have a look at other questions. So thank you, Peter, for that. What if you can't make Wednesday or Thursday? If you really, really can't, let us know and we'll try and come up with something, okay, to be able to run with. But if you can come in on Wednesday and Thursday, we'd be really appreciative of that. And again, I'm just so sorry. Okay, so we've got some more questions. Let me keep going. So, okay, so somebody said, so Jasper said, when are the second jabs for those who have had the first jab on the 13th of March? So the 13th of March would have been AZ that you had on that appointment, and you'll be coming in next Saturday, the 22nd of May. So hopefully you've booked an appointment then. So that's 22nd of May for you. And when can we expect a message to book an appointment for second AZ on 22nd? You should have already had a message. I'm really sorry about that. Can you share your details, obviously privately on the Q&A, so that we can have a look at it afterwards and make sure that you get an appointment? Stuart's just messaging you right now. And someone said, if you don't have a smartphone, how do you get proof of your vaccinations? So if you have a computer, the NHS app will work on that too. So if you have a computer, that will work to be able to do that. So that's what they're looking at as a government approach. Okay, any other questions? Let's have a look. There's no option for you to book Thursday. No, not yet. Literally, we opened it up for Saturday morning patients to book for Wednesday afternoon. And after this call, we're going to start working on Saturday afternoon to open up Thursday afternoon. Okay, we just have to do it in order. And we were trying to go live and change the appointments and do all the things we need to do already. And we just can't quite get to it. So bear with us. We are trying our best. And I promise you it'll all be up, okay, to be able to do that. If you can share the word, that would be awesome to get that message out to everybody about what's happened. Okay, so it's been pretty quiet at the moment in terms of questions. So I'm hoping I'm answering all those things about that, and we'll keep going. So I think there's no more questions at the moment. So just to reiterate, for those that may have joined a little bit later, okay, I made a mistake. I thought that the Pfizer vaccine was being delivered on Thursday. Indeed, it arrived today. It expires at 7:20. on Friday morning, and therefore we have to hold our vaccine clinics on Wednesday afternoon and Thursday afternoon this week. I'm so sorry. We tried our best to negotiate swaps and all sorts of things around the whole of the southwest of England, and we haven't been successful, and therefore we are to go ahead and do these changes. So I am really sorry. We are also doing our best to prevent any upset to the GP surgery's provision of services during those times as well. So please, can you bear with us on Wednesday and Thursday afternoon? Try not to phone us if you can. If you've got routine appointments booked, fine, but only please contact us if you really do need us on Wednesday and Thursday afternoon, because we will be maxed out trying to sort out the COVID vaccine, vaccinate you all and do that. And again, I'm so sorry. So please, if you can hold off Wednesday and Thursday, that would be absolutely awesome. Obviously, if you're desperate, if you need us, it's urgent care, you need it for us, no problem at all. But if you can, that would be great. We'd really appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, if you can give us some kind of space on Wednesday and Thursday, that would be great. Okay, to be able to do that. Right, so I'm just going to have a look. I think I've got another question come in. Okay, so why was the date changed? I think I've just answered that in terms of the fact that I made a mistake, that I thought the vaccine was coming on Thursday, because it always is delivered on a Thursday in time for our Saturday clinic. Indeed, I even submitted our plans for the 15th of May to NHS England, because I thought our vaccine was coming in and they were approved. So our plans, even for a vaccine that wasn't being delivered to us, was approved, and I had to be able to do that. So I am really sorry about that, and how that can work and what we can do about it. So yeah, I'm really sorry, and that's why that's happened. And it is short notice because it's got a short expiry date of 7:20 on Friday, and we have to use it by then. So that's the current position that we're in. And as you can see, my eyes are a bit black where I've been smudging them and trying to work out a plan with our team for most of the afternoon. Okay, I think that's it for questions that we've got. The other thing that I just wanted to take the opportunity about was, as you know, I am the managing partner of Avon Valley, and we've had numerous questions about our opening times. Just wanted to reiterate that we are open both at Upavon and Durrington from 8 until 6:30 at Upavon, and 8 until 1 and 2 until 6:30 at Durrington. Now at Durrington at the moment the doors have been locked, so you only come in for pre-booked appointments, not for anything else. But from next Monday the doors will be open as normal. Now you've got to remember about social distancing and all the rest of it, but the doors are open. So I understand that there's rumour on Facebook saying that we are closing, but we're not. So just to reiterate, anybody that is part of Avon Valley practice, do remember we are open. We are changing slightly for Durrington, whereby the doors will be opened rather for anybody to come in, not just those with pre-booked appointments as it has been through the pandemic, and that's in light of the roadmap. But just to reiterate that, so I just thought while you're on the line, while you're here with us, is just to hear that message, because I know a few of you have been wondering about that on Facebook and thinking that we were closing down Durrington, and that's not the case. I just want to reiterate that. So as I've got you online to be able to do that, and I can represent Avon Valley, so that's very much Avon Valley. That's not our PCN, because our PCN obviously is Salisbury paying PCN that works as Avon Valley Practice and Sarum Health Group to deliver the vaccine programme. Okay, so that's what we've got here, and to move forward. And all the docs are busy seeing patients right now, so of course that's why I'm here solo at the moment. So let me have a look at any other questions about the COVID vaccine. It says here, Dave, thank you for your hard work. My wife and I have had second jabs a couple of weeks back, doing a great job. Thank you for that. It's been hard, and today has been a particularly difficult, challenging day, but we will get through it. So Jasper said, sorry, who do I book the second jab with for the 22nd of May? Thank you. So it should be on AccuBooks. You should have had a text message from us. Again, we'll look into your records and make sure that you get an appointment for the 22nd. And again, yep, somebody anonymously, I asked about the second vaccine on the 22nd of May. I had my first vaccine on the 5th of March. Yes, that's absolutely, you should be getting your second vaccine on the 22nd of May. Okay, that should be what is happening for that. All right. because we have 10 weeks or 12 weeks of which to give you that vaccine. Okay. I think I've answered all the questions here. Let me look at some new ones that are coming in to be able to do that. Yeah, so the question is, so a few people have been asking questions. I just had a little read saying which vaccine it is. It is Pfizer vaccine. That's this week. So it's not this Saturday, remember, it's this Wednesday and this Thursday. And then it's also in terms of AZ on the 22nd of May. So hopefully that will be all right. So yeah, so we're pretty much finished from what I can see. I don't think we're getting any more questions. So let's just give it a couple of minutes, see if there's any more questions for you to answer. I thank you again for all your support, all your patience. It's very much appreciated. And again, I am sincerely sorry for the errors that have happened, whereby we're having to move this Saturday's clinic to Wednesday afternoon and Thursday afternoon. So we will leave it at that because we need to get out and alleviate the team to be able to go out and sort out the rest of the vaccine programme. Stuart has his arms in the air raring to go. So I will leave you to it, but thank you very much and we'll speak soon. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.